fun with that all day. Hi Gothmos, welcome back to Tenor Talks. We'll start that one again, I think. Slightly earlier for this, but we've got a huge week planned on this channel. Tenor Reacts being Halloween, and so that's why you're getting this one slightly early. I'm out of breath. Whew. Nothing I can do, Gothies, about that. That the council are, I don't know, but they are doing it with such gusto that it would be rude to stop them. Just before we dive straight into this video, how are you guys liking the hair? I mean, I love it. Here's the thing, you know, my long hair days I think are gone, so I'll cut that wig up for dish rags. No, I might use it for a music video, you never know. You guys will be seeing this on future Tenor Reacts. It's so comfortable as well. I know this sounds almost a cliche, you know, from an advert. Oh, it's so light and comfortable. It's hardly like wearing a wig at all. Okay, so I was downstairs thinking, right, what to talk about this month. I didn't want to touch upon Halloween because there's a whole week coming up Halloween, and you know, so I wanted to give you guys something different, and the story times seem to be, I didn't think anyone would be interested in my life. Although it does make a fine novel. Some of the things that have happened in my life, I don't believe. I really don't believe, but it's all true, you know. It's all true. As outrageous as some of the aspects have been, I've lived through them all. So I'm going to share with you how I got into music. Yes, it's true. And I can still remember that pinpoint event that, oh my God, it was a feeling more than, because I didn't understand music, you know, I was battling dyslexia, and you know, if you had dyslexia, you know, don't forget where I'm coming from, in an age where, you know, kids could be so cruel and not face any, not punishment, the racks. But you know, that they don't face any consequence to their actions, you know, so it slid quite often, and so so let me take you guys back to, crikey, so I left school 97, 6, 5. I want to say 1995, okay? And I will say 1995 because it seems to fit. This one assembly is still kind of engraved on my mind. I don't even know what song it was. You know, the song that we were singing, but whatever it was, I want to say Carpenter, Carpenter. La da 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 da. Da 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 da. It was like that, if memory serves. It wasn't even the song. It was a feeling that, oh my God, what's just happened to me? Why am I feeling like I'm on cloud nine? The immense happiness I got. It was like, well, I suppose it was like, you know, people when they they enter religion, you know, that they've seen the lights. That was it for me. It was a sea of emotion that I never wanted to lose. You know, it was quite overpowering, actually. I felt as though I was going to cry. I was going to burst into laughter. I had all these emotions, you know, a bit like, you know, combining all the colours of the rainbow into that one melting pot. Okay, I don't want to spend too much time on this because it is quite a negative part of my life, but it happened. I was bullied. If it wasn't the goth thing, it was the gay thing. If it wasn't the gay thing, it was the disability thing. I mean, this was way before finding Queen, Meatloaf, Guns N' Roses, AC/DC, ABBA, across the board. You know, this was finding myself, I think, and an escape, a positive escape from the bullies. Because when I was in that world of music, learning to sing, learning to play the piano, they couldn't touch me. Because music was such a powerful shield that their words and actions just bounced off. And even if I ran into them in the school corridor, you know, I would just take myself to Music Land, you know, and it had the same effect. They couldn't touch me anymore. I have found my saviour. And I know it sounds quite, but that's the way it happened for me. You know, music saved my life. My parents were awesome. What they did for me, really, I especially my mother, I owe my mother everything that I now am as a performer and singer. I owe my mother so much, because she could see something in me. She could see that fire, that passion, you know, and like most things that teenagers discover and then they get bored and put it down and they're on to the next thing, music never left me. If anything, it grew stronger and stronger, you know, to the point where you know, the school weren't teaching me enough. You know, the music class probably only, I don't know, 25, 30 minutes? If that was not, no, that's not good enough. I need to drink it all up. So my mother could, I think my mother was just glad that I was taking interest in something worthwhile. And I think she could see that it was a keeper. So she opened up the yellow pages, yes, remember the yellow pages? Oh God, we are talking of the 90s here, you know. And rang a few numbers to get me into a a vocal class, you know. Back in my, I sound old, back in my day, you know, we had, she was just called the music teacher or the singing teacher. You know, you never had terms like vocal coach, voice finder, voice teacher. You never had any of that. It was just, well, she's just my music teacher or my singing teacher. You never had any of today's terms, you know, and it was a lot more expensive than it is today, you know. I think I'm right in saying, because it was so expensive, my parents, which were not the richest of people, you know, could only afford one lesson a week. Okay, but I remember being so grateful for that, and all throughout the week, you know, I would practice, and you know, I would write notes down in the back of my diary. Okay, if I was struggling with something, or you know, I had a question that I didn't quite understand, I would write it in the back of my diary, take it to Christine. But I'm sure the lessons were £50, 40, £50, which was a hell of a lot of money. A hell of a lot of money. I mean, £200 a month. Okay, I think we're done here. Are we done here? I think so. I think so. Hope that I've not bored you rigid. But, you know, the reason why I thought this might make a good subject this month was because I've been connecting with you guys on social medias, you know, whether that be Twitter, Instagram, and the question of how did you get into music? You know, it might make a good video. And so yeah, hopefully this has been of interest. Before I go, I have some comments, which why do I never get around to them on Tenor Reacts? I must start, because you guys, you know, take a lot of time, and I just heart them, and that's all I do. That's not good enough, Nat. Come on, get your act together. Okay. Oh no! Oh no! I've cleared the phone. You idiot! Okay, well, I will start to... God, that's embarrassing. I will start to kind of interact with you at the end of Tenor Reacts, reading out your comments, because I do feel bad actually that you take, you know, some time out of your day to like, you're marvellous, and I've received quite a lot of them. I don't know if the hate is still out there, because I try not to. Another YouTuber said, do yourself a favour, don't go into the comment section, because it's that rabbit hole once you're in there, and you never remember the good stuff. You know, there might only be 2 negatives, but those negatives will follow you around all day, and it's true, you know, it is. But I don't know whether the kind of trolls are under the bridge of YouTube and on my channel. I have no idea. But here's the thing. I consider myself very fortunate that I don't get more hate and more negative Nellies. Because I am so different, you know, I do make up my way, and I don't care. And I dress kind of weird, and I don't care about that either. Yet I have people that really dig that, and the kind of that's the reason why they've subscribed, because I am so different. And so yeah. Okay guys, take care of yourselves, stay healthy, and bang boom.